This is the nervous system. Before we understand the functions of the nervous system, we have to first understand ano nga ba ang nervous system. The nervous system consists of the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. So itong mga organs na to ang responsible sa pag-send ng signals between your brain to the rest of your body to make sure na lahat ng body functions mo ay nagpo-function. The nervous system has two parts. It is the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system consists only of your brain and the spinal cord. They are responsible for processing and integrating all the information that comes from your nerve cells, which is part of the peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system consists of your nerve cells. So sila yung nagdadala ng information going to the brain. Sila rin yung nagdadala ng information coming from the brain to all of the other parts of your body. Now, we go to the specific functions of the nervous system, which is sensory input, integration and processing, and motor output. Sensory input. Sensory input is how our body receives and gathers information from both our body's external and internal environments. In this function, we are able to use our five senses, which is sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. These senses help us receive stimuli or the actions or acts or procedures that evoke a reaction from the human mind. The first kind of stimuli is external stimuli, which comes from outside your body. So examples nito ay yung heat of the sun, yung sound ng noisy classroom, and the smell of your shoes after a long day. The next kind of stimuli is internal stimuli, which comes from inside your body. So examples nito ay yung gutom, yung uhaw, at yung sakit ng ulo. The next function of the nervous system is integration and processing. When the sensory input receives information, all those information goes directly to your spinal cord and then to your brain. Ang brain natin ang mag-analyze and magpo-process ng information para malaman kung paano tayo magre-respond. This is why our brain is responsible for our decision making and cognitive functions, or our thought, learning, memory, and emotions. The last function of your nervous system is called the motor output. Pagkatapos ma-process ng brain natin ang information, magsisend na siya ng signal sa ating motor neurons for us to respond to that information. This is how the functions work. First is the sensory input. We receive stimuli from inside or outside our body. That information will now go to our central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord. Ang brain natin ang magpa-process and na mag-a-analyze ng information na galing sa ating sensory input. After ma-process ng brain ang information, magsasend na siya ng response through our motor output. Because of these functions, we are able to maintain homeostasis, or how our body keeps everything inside steady and balanced, no matter what's happening outside. For example, our body temperature. When you run around on a hot day, your body heats up. So that is the sensory input. The sensors on your skin notice this change, so it sends the information to your brain. Your brain now processes this information, which is integration and processing. Your brain now tells your body to sweat and to make the blood vessels in your skin get wider. This helps release heat and cool you down. Now, this is motor output. A reflex is an automatic, unplanned movement that happens as an immediate response to something. Ito yung mga movement na hindi na kailangan dumaan sa ating brain. Instead, yung message ay nagta-travel sa shortcut which is called the reflex arc. For example, nakahawak ka ng mainit na pan. Yung message na yon will go directly to your spinal cord and then it will send a quick command na either tanggalin mo yung kamay mo or magsabi ka ng aray. So sa reflex arc, magbibigay lang ng quick command ang iyong spinal cord to your nerves.